Well, to my adventure seekers out there from the tadpole, as you can tell, I've changed the name of the channel, and it'll still be the rig, but I no longer have the tadpole because, quite frankly, it started getting way too hard to get up and down off of it. So this will be the new name of the channel, and I posted that video, the opening little 3-4 minutes video for this particular one. And this is one of the many rides that I'll be taking on this one, I hope. So we're going to get going with this stream, and I hope you enjoy it, because what I'll do from this point on is I'll speed it up, and then when I stop someplace, I'll pause it and I'll explain to you where I'm at and things like that. So anyway, if you're ready, we'll get going. Here we go. And a good morning out there. I don't have any viewers yet. So we're coming up on 2 months now that Marky has been MIA, because he's a chicken shit little fucking pussy. And he likes to lie about people, and when he gets caught, he runs and hides and crawls back under whatever rock he's living under at the time. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. But let's get on over to the other moron out there, South Texas. And I'm going to play the game like you play the game. I'm not going to mention your name, dickhead. You know who you are. Live in a little podunk border town. Morning. With absolutely no life. Did you enjoy making those phone calls a couple weeks ago? Hope you did. And I'm hoping that you'll make more. Huh, why is that, you might ask? Well, dumb shit that he is, took it upon himself to call a retirement home here and try to convince them that I was coming over to murder one of their residents. And of course, the police were called, which only makes logical sense. And they investigated it. Well, I don't have it on me, but I do have a copy of the police report. I guess it's not the police report, but it's a copy of the information that was given that's available to me anyway right now. And lo and behold, it has me listed as the victim. That's right, you moron. They investigated the crap out of it and found out that you were the instigator. So get off your fucking high horse and quit lying about shit. Because it doesn't work anymore. Your bullshit little stories and lies and crap like that. Because I showed that police report in another stream. If need be, I'll go live later on this afternoon again, and I'll show it again. And the only thing that's removed from that police report is the actual address of the retirement home. Hey, 2 viewers, good morning to you. So, you know, the lies and this bullshit that you keep telling about me need to stop. They really should. You have an option right now. You can stop. You still have time. I'll give you that. You still have time before serious charges are filed. Because frankly, right now anyway, it's in the investigative stage. And that's not going to last long. And like I told you many moons ago, the day that I had police showing up at my door because it's one of your bullshit fucking stories was the day that you needed to start looking over your shoulder. And that day happened on a Saturday not very long ago. Because now you screwed the pooch. You had your chances, and you decided you just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until you got so ridiculous with it that you had to make one of your bullshit phone calls. And the amazing thing is, you weren't even fucking drunk this time. So you don't even have that excuse to fall back on. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. So yeah, bud, you got to start looking over your shoulder because one of these times you're going to get a knock on the fucking door. And not only that, you had to call my ex-wife and broadcast that live. You idiot. You put it out there and you let her freaking voice message play, and then you muted yourself when you got ready to leave whatever bullshit message it was that you left. And I'm sure I'll find out about that soon enough. You can't even fuck up shit right. And the cops already know about your bullshit in Ohio. They already know about your little fucking bullshit called 911 not very long ago where you live twice and were arrested twice. And the only reason that shit got dismissed is simply because they got tired of fucking with you and freaking carrying it on and carrying on. It's costing them too much money. So it's not really too bad. You bring this shit on yourself. So, all right, guys. So here I am at this wooden eagle that was carved from a old getting ready to remove tree, but that tree kind of rotted, so they actually had another one done. And I'll get a couple pictures of this, and it'll get posted. Actually, I think I can turn this so that you guys can see it anyway. Right there. And I'll have some pictures of it anyway, so you'll be able to see it. I'll be using my good camera for this one. Yeah, no. I got this. Gotta wipe my lens off. It's so freaking humid out here. And actually, those lenses could probably use a good bath. I'm taking pictures now, so I'll be back on the road here pretty quick. Oh, shit. Okay. So if you guys are ever in Lincoln, you want to see this, it's located at 68th and Havelock. I'm sorry that took so long. But that's one of the things I do when I'm out riding. I like to stop and take pictures. And for every one picture you see in a slideshow, you're looking at 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes for me to actually take that one picture. Anyway, so on with the ride. So Mr. Moron down there in Texas, I haven't said a name. I'm going to mention his name. He's not on this stream anyway. Everybody knows who he is anyway. So what you gonna do? You gonna make some more phone calls? You know what gets me? You love making these phone calls so much and sending text messages. I've never received one. Much like I don't have you blocked on anything. Email, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Kick, whatever. And yet, like a wussy, you got me blocked from everything. And I have to wonder why that is. And your new little buddy comments and goes on your screen right now. He thinks I'm hiding? No. You try telling him the truth, moron. Again, you're lying through your fucking teeth. Just like he lied about, well, the police went over to this lady's apartment and threw Harry and his girlfriend out. Jackass, I've been living in the same fucking apartment for 3 years. And surprisingly enough, you haven't figured that out yet. Because you're a moron. And you just don't know any better. Ooh, it smells like good breakfast cooking at somebody's house. You just don't know any better. You think that all the information you get is deadly accurate. You had a lady that you called and made that fucking phony police call too? I don't even know who the fuck that is. No, yes, they told me her name. Never, I've never heard of her, never met her, don't know who it is. But you think it's somebody that is somehow related, which they're not. And you said, oh, well, the police went over and threw Harry and his girlfriend out. Number one, I don't have a girlfriend. Number two, you have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. And number three, the more you talk, the more of an ass you make yourself look like. So that's not even an issue there. But I'm wondering why you haven't bothered to make an attempt. I mean, you're on your stream every now and then. Well, Harry Brogan's too afraid to come up and talk on my stream. He's too afraid to come on mine. You got me blocked, asshole. You got all my accounts blocked. Well, the ones that you know about anyway. That's right, shit the brains. I can still see your Facebook page. Yep. While you were in one of your drunken frickin' stupors. I hope that went through. But why do you have me block on everything? Why is that? I know why. Because you know, frankly, that I'll expose every one of your fucking lies that you've told about me. You're scared of that. Because you think everything you say is fucking gospel. When it's not. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, that wasn't bad. Morning. I don't even know what fucking school this is. Yeah, learn something new every day, huh? So you just don't get it, do you? Morning. You just don't get it. You can't sit and lie about people and continue to lie, continue to lie, continue to lie, and then start making harassing phone calls and expect people to put up with it. Shit doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, but it just flat doesn't. And the world doesn't revolve around Bobby Lee Jones and his happy brand of horse chest. Again, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. And I just really, really love the little comment that you made not long ago because somebody said stop with the fairy tales. And you piped out with, well, I don't tell any fairy tales. I always tell the truth. No, you don't. Far from it. Far from it, jackass. And again, I haven't mentioned your name. I'll throw that out there. I haven't said your name. Oh, and I love this morning stream when you started up with 20 minutes of bullshit fucking music and that nasty ass picture that you've got. And then you come on, you say like 3 or 4 words, and then you go to pecking away at the keyboard. You know, in some ways, I kind of feel bad for you because you have fucked over so many goddamn people. That nobody wants to have anything to do with. Even that frickin' stoner in Canada gave up on you. Drunken peasants doesn't want to have anything to do with you anymore because you're just that fucking stupid and moronic. People get tired of it. They're burned out on it. Come up with a new fucking gig. I do. I've got another channel that I post to when I'm out riding. Not just this one. And don't come up here and see when this pawn shop is open. Cafe and bakery. Look at that. That's new. Tuesday through closed on Sunday. Oh, they're carrying food supplies here. Yeah, seriously, man. And like I was saying, I got to feel kind of sorry for you because you're a 59-year-old man with no friends, who lays in a bed day after day after day after day, streams for 10, 12, well, whatever, however many hours, day after day after day. Who's this? Really? That's the first time you've seen Elisa clips? Are you talking about the ones from Bob or the ones that Elisa actually did? Because Bob thinks he, oh, I said his name. I'll retract that. He thinks Elisa is a trans, and she's not. But anyway, I don't know which one you're talking about, which video you're looking at. Probably one of those. Yeah, he's all over the place with his stuff. You're gonna get out here in the street for a few. So yeah, I want to get back to the him and his, 59 years old, no friends. You lay in the bed day after day after day. What the fuck do you do? Hell, I'm out riding. I get out and I ride and I go out and I do shit. Ride to my appointments. Ride to go visit friends. What do you do? Lay in a fucking bed all day, every day. What happened to that big fucking settlement you were getting from suing the guy that supposedly hit your truck and totaled it? What the fuck happened with that? Nothing. Because it didn't fucking happen. You probably sold it to a goddamn pawn shop. Because you needed some bucks for beer. Bob and bucks for beer. That's what you're about. You're all about the beer, drinking, and frankly, whatever free shit you can get. Oh, so here's a little shade break on a hot, hot day for my friends that are watching on my trike channel. So they're not looking at a sped up video for 20 minutes because I've been streaming for what, only 30 minutes, really. Still, even at that, nobody wants to watch that much of a video going fast. I'm up here on the. I was on the. Well, I was on the, but now. Yeah, right now I'm at 66 in Cotton, and what you see right there in front of us, morning. This is the Mopac Trail, and I'll be taking this one up a little ways. And this will go over an old railroad bridge that they've converted to cycle use, which is kind of nice. And so that'll be a good ride. And then I'm going to stop at a little park up here and take some pictures. That's where I'll end the stream, is the park. So anyway, here we go again. So tell me, moron, aren't you tired of being this way? And even when you go live anymore, you just look like an angry old man. Who's thrown his life away, and now it's as though he's bitter at the world because he ended up not having shit because he pissed it all away. Right? I think that'd be a good fucking guess. You piss everything, now you're losing, and you have been for years. You've been living in rented rooms, relying on the big-heartedness of other people. Morning. Good-heartedness of other people that they won't fucking toss you out because you're a drunken idiot. Now, I'll give you the fact that you haven't been quite as drunk as you have been lately because you found a new thing. Now you just sit and get stoned out of your fucking mind and you still act like an asshole. Once an asshole, always an asshole, right? Right. Morning. But you know, everybody sees it. Everybody sees you getting worse and worse and worse as the days go by. Hell, I can bring up a picture of you from a couple of years ago. You didn't look near this fucking bad, man. You really need to go to the doctor and get checked out. And you may just want to check yourself into a fucking mental facility because you're nuttier than a fruitcake. That should be obvious by calling a freaking retirement home, and telling people that somebody's going to come over there and murder somebody. And you hide in that little room, thinking, mind you, that you're untouchable, and you're not. See, dumb shit. When the cops came over here and talked to me, they told me what was going on. They said that they had been in contact with the police department down there. The police department down there said that they are very well aware and very well acquainted with Bobby Lee Jones, and that he is, in fact, mentally unstable. Now, why would they say that? Huh? Why do you think that they would say that? Seriously. I don't think a police department is going to say that unless they have pretty good shit to back it up. Because frankly, their credibility is a hell of a lot better than your credibility. You know, why do I say that? Well, it's pretty simple. Because not once in any of your fucking claims that you have ever made about people stalking you and me being a serial killer and all this other crap that you've thrown out there, which is crap, not once have you ever shown one shred of proof to back up what you're talking about. Not fucking once. It's all been chin music. Here's that little squirrel leg. Morning. Yeah, not once. Not once have you shown anything to support your outrageous claims. Me, on the other hand, you're a convicted felon and I can prove it. Your little, whoa, hello. Your little buddy up there in Tennessee is a convicted felon and I can prove it. You've been arrested twice for calling 911 and harassing the fuck out of them, and I can prove it. The only thing you can prove on me is, oh no, a bad check from 1980, whatever the fuck it was. That's it. And like that guy said in your chat, put up or shut up, man. People are fucking blown up, out, tired, whatever you want to call it. Sick of your shit. Because it's the same shit stream after stream after stream after stream. Now, you might think that I'm doing that here, but I have other channels that don't have shit to do with you. And I like it that way. I keep it that way. I do it on purpose. Morning. And why, you know, I do stream with other people when I'm sitting out with friends and stuff, when I'm sitting outside. But I don't do it on places where you can see. Morning. Because I don't want you contacting these people and harassing the fuck out of them. Because just like calling my ex-wife the other couple weeks ago, whatever it was, that wasn't necessary. You didn't need to do that, but you chose to do it anyway. See, it's shit like that that's going to get you hung out to dry. Because that was kind of added on to the other felony that you did. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck your problem was, why you flipped all of a sudden on my sorry ass. Morning. Who was it that was calling you on a periodic basis just to bullshit with you? Who was that? Who was it that was calling you now and then Just to bullshit to see how you were doing. With me, Kelly, and John. Would call you up every now and then. Bullshit with you, see how you were doing. It was me, Kelly, and John. Morning. Morning. There's the three of us that would call and bullshit with you. But for some reason, you decided to flip after your little visit with the other convicted felon from Tennessee. How many times has he called you just to see how you were doing? I bet not that many, because he didn't give a fuck about anybody but himself. He didn't care. All right, so guys, hey, and hey, I tell you what, man, I'm kind of tired of talking about you on this stream, and I'm down at the park that I want to be at anyway. So I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to turn this over and finish it up with a little outro to the other channel that I'll be posting this on. So, guys, I hope you kind of enjoyed this this little video. I'm at a little place called Echo Park now in Lincoln, and I'll be stopping here and getting some pictures, and I'll follow this video up with some slideshow stuff. So that'll be coming up. But this place was run by the gentleman that founded Valentino's Pizza here in Lincoln. They donated this piece of property here to the city. So anyway, I'll let you go, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you later. And stay tuned for the slideshow. If you have any questions, comments, criticisms, suggestions, whatever, leave them in the comments below. Have a good one. And once again, thanks for watching.